The Formula One world was rocked once again after a weekend full of surprises at the Chinese Grand Prix. This time, the spotlight wasn't just on the race results, but on one team that had suddenly shown its mettle again, the Mercedes-AMG Petronas Formula One team. The truth behind their performance is finally starting to emerge, after the FIA issued an official confirmation that confirmed the suspicions of many in the paddock. From the start of the weekend in Shanghai, signs of something strange had already begun to emerge. In free practice, Mercedes appeared far more competitive than in previous races. Their car appeared more stable entering fast corners, and most strikingly, there was an increase in straight-line speed. This wasn't just a small improvement, but a significant surge in performance that immediately caught the attention of analysts and rival teams. Data showed that Mercedes cars were able to maintain power output more consistently throughout the lap. Typically, a performance drop occurs as engine and hybrid component temperatures increase. However, this time, these symptoms were barely noticeable. This raised a big question: what exactly had Mercedes changed? Amidst this situation, their two drivers, Lewis Hamilton and George Russell, performed exceptionally. Hamilton looked very comfortable with his car, controlling the pace of the race with pinpoint precision. Meanwhile, Russell displayed a measured aggressiveness, maximizing every opportunity to pressure his opponents. The two seemed to have a completely different package compared to the previous few races. But that's precisely where suspicions began to grow. In the highly competitive, data-driven world of Formula One, such a significant performance increase in such a short time rarely occurs without significant technical changes. Several rival teams began to question whether Mercedes had discovered a loophole in the regulations that other teams hadn't yet exploited. Speculation quickly grew. Some suspected major changes to the engine cooling system, allowing the power unit to operate more optimally at a more stable temperature. Others suggested that Mercedes had changed its approach to hybrid energy management, providing an extra boost of power at crucial moments on the track. Pressure from various parties eventually led the FIA to intervene. As the primary governing body, the FIA has the authority to ensure that each team operates within the established rules. A thorough technical inspection of the Mercedes car was conducted, covering everything from hardware to software. The results of the investigation ultimately confirmed that Mercedes had indeed made significant changes to its technical approach. One of the main focuses was optimizing the cooling system, which allows the engine to operate at ideal conditions for longer. With better temperature control, the engine can produce power consistently without experiencing the performance drops that typically occur under racing conditions. Furthermore, the FIA also found that Mercedes had refined its energy management system. With more precise settings, the electric energy from the hybrid system could be used more effectively, providing additional power when needed most, such as corner exits or overtaking maneuvers. A crucial point is that all of these innovations were declared legal. No violations of the regulations were found. Mercedes was deemed successful in exploiting the leeway available within the rules to develop solutions that provided a competitive advantage. However, in the world of Formula One, the line between innovation and controversy is often very thin. While not breaking the rules, Mercedes' approach was seen by some as exploiting a grey area in the regulations. This sparked debate among rival teams, who now faced a difficult choice: follow Mercedes' lead or push for rule changes. Mercedes, for their part, took the situation in stride. They emphasized that all developments are the result of the hard work of their engineering team, who are constantly looking for ways to improve car performance. In their view, innovation is at the heart of Formula One, and every team has an equal opportunity to find the best solution. This situation opens up the possibility of a shift in competitive dynamics for the remainder of the season. If other teams can adopt a similar approach, Mercedes' lead could quickly be overtaken. However, if not, the German team has the potential to once again become a dominant force on the grid. On the other hand, pressure is also returning to the FIA. As the regulator, they must ensure that competition remains fair without stifling innovation. The decision to maintain or revise the squad. The technical aspects Mercedes utilizes will be crucial in determining the direction of this season. For fans, this development only adds to the excitement of the competition. Formula One isn't just about who's fastest on the track, but also who's most technologically savvy behind the scenes. The drama that unfolds off the track is often as captivating as the racing itself. The Chinese Grand Prix is now more than just one round on the calendar. This race has become a turning point that has transformed perceptions of Mercedes' strengths. From a team once doubted, they are now considered serious contenders once again. All eyes are now on the next race. Can Mercedes maintain this lead? Will other teams find a way to catch up? Or will the FIA take a step that changes everything? What's clear is that the FIA's confirmation has answered one important question. What was previously only a suspicion has now been proven. Mercedes has indeed discovered something that makes them competitive again. And in the world of Formula One, even a small discovery can be the difference between merely competing and being at the top.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't be scared. Just step it up.